make that many shots, you have got to be as solid on the offensive end, and clearly they were not.
We're talking about Trae Young here, GA. What stands out most about him to you?
Well, Kevin, I'd say just how confident he is, right? He plays with that unique energy and swagger. You love him if he's on your team and can't stand him if he's playing against you.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Well, one thing there's no question about is that Norman Powell is a gifted athlete. Now it's about rounding out that game, particularly his shooting.
Now, here is Young. With his average of more than 32 points a game, he's giving opponents nightmares with his firepower.
All the officials are all over that.
The Atlanta shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
And they've been ordinary on the season as well, just about 75% from the line.
Both free throws good from Daniels. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Randolph looking around. Zubac finds Randolph. Back to Zubac. Sinks that one from the post. Zubac has got 6.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Well, what great game planning, what great execution. It doesn't get much better than this.
Good work there as it goes.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rag, and where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
It's not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks. Greg, since making it to the Eastern Conference Finals in 2021, the Atlanta Hawks haven't been that good.
And it was hard to tell if that was a Cinderella run at the time, but Kevin, looking like that might have been the outlier. The Hawks took some risks to get back there, but it just hasn't worked.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Big group substitution here for the Clippers. Ben Simmons, he's checked in for Zubac. Jones comes in for Kawhi Leonard. Bogdan Bogdanovic, he's checked in for Norman Powell. And Chris Dunn subbed in for James Harden. Now here's LeVert. Against Charlotte, he was really on his game. Niang passes to LeVert. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Dunn with some nice D. Clippers leading by 9. 1:52 left here in the first quarter. In the corner, Simmons with it. And here's MP for 3. Hands it from downtown. 5 points in the game.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here. .132 left to play in the first. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Yeah, that's a great setup. Screen the defender off and let him elevate.
Oh, right. And wasn't the timing ideal? My goodness. The D with no chance to react.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
Now here's Randolph. Coming off a solid outing against Miami. 2 on the clock. A nice shot by Bogdanovic.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
LeVert kicks to Robinson. Out of bounds, the Clippers take possession. And a chance here now to take a look at the teams that are tops in the league in scoring points off turnovers. The Clippers in second.
You know, when you make a mistake against this team, they make you pay. I mean, because they convert those turnovers into fast break points, and that really can be demoralizing.
The rebound by Nance.
It seemed like he changed his mind halfway through the layup, tried to go to something else, and flat out choked it.
Man with it. Bogdanovich on him. Man finds Nance. Now Niang. No scoring in this one.
Boy, he'll usually knock it down if he's left that wide open. Just comes up empty.
MP, that's for 2.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
The Clippers shooting their second and third shots at the line right here. First free throw is good. Los Angeles making a switch here.
That's allowed for 2.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And Atlanta has possession. LeVert from outside. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers. Their lead at 15 going into the break. Their defense has been active and effective. And we'll be back with you shortly. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been, but plenty of time left in this one. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
In the post, it'll be Johnson and Okongwu. Daniels out there with Trae Young. And it's Reza Shea in at the 3. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hawks. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. I asked Quinn Snyder what he enjoys most about coaching, and the Hawks coach said the opportunity to compete in such an intense way. Also, the tactics of the game and the intellectual part of player development. It's rewarding to see and have a part in someone's growth and improvement. Kevin?
David, that's coaching, right? Growth and development. A mind for the game for sure. I've always respected Coach Snyder. And teams getting geared up great for the stretch run. Does that give you that? Go for a different look here. Larry Nance is checked in for Okongwu. George Niang comes in for Johnson. Robinson's checked in for Daniel. And Karis LeVert subbed in for Young. And then for Los Angeles, Zubac is checked in for Eubanks. Randolph comes in for Kawhi Leonard. And it's Ben Simmons in for Bogdanovich.
Ask any player or coach in the NBA, how good is James Harden? You will get the same answer. This is one of the best scorers to ever do it, guys.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. It's always a surefire way to get back in the game. When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Here's Robinson after the made shot from Randolph.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Clock at 6. Nance finds Niang. Tries it from the top of the key. Randolph grabs the board.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
2 points. That one goes. Randolph's got 4 points this quarter.
They are just killing them on the interior.
The Hawks trail by 14. LeVert the pass to Robinson. Poked away, out of bounds. The Clippers take possession. As we get a break in the action now, let's take a look at the East and how the teams are stacking up. You look at the Hawks. If the playoffs started today, they'd hold the number 5 seed. Of course, they're looking to build on that.
And I think for the Hawks, they've had a tremendous year. There were a lot of people waiting for them to take that tumble late in the season. Well, those people might be waiting for a little while longer.
Or maybe a lot longer. They look to me like they're ready to make some serious noise in the playoffs.
Randolph can't hit. And so LeVert will bring it up for the Hawks. They trail by 14. They'll be off to Brooklyn for a meeting with the Nets after this one. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip. Here's Mann. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game.
Yeah, they got into a nice flow this quarter.
Clippers leading by 11. Simmons passes to Randolph. 36 seconds left in the first half. Simmons finds Dunn. Outside Randolph. And again, no good by the Clippers. Atlanta's gotten both of their three-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. Man, had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. L.A. has gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the three ball here.
At 6'10" with excellent hops, Ben Simmons makes that look easy.
Here's LeVert. Overdone. And that one released in time, but no good. And that concludes the first half. Clippers lead by 13. We'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
So for the Clippers right now, we'll see Powell and Leonard play in the forward spots. Harden out there with Randolph. And it's Zubac in at the 5 spot. The free throw drops for Reza Shea. And Reza Shea, the prototypical size and skill for a wingman.
Yeah, he's got some jelly to his game. Handle, touch. At his size, that becomes very tough to contain.
Randolph passes to Zubac. Outside Randolph. Puts it up from 15. And Leonard gets it to go on the assist by Randolph. Randolph's got assist number 7 for him tonight. And Young, here we go. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
A bad man on the offensive end. Young can really be a menace with his shooting.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Heat delivered a performance for the ages. He finished with 30 points, and his passing was a cut above, with a ton of assists on the night. That stat line was really unbelievable. It's something we really had to see to appreciate. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Well, there's no doubt. He certainly looked like he was enjoying himself in that last game. He had his offense flowing.
And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Randolph's got 4 points this quarter.
This guy is cooking right now. He is leading them on the offensive end as they remain in front here.
Young fires away from outside. Again, Young missing.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Randolph can't hit.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Now, here is Young. 14 points for him. Okongwu dishes to Johnson. And the layup falls.
Yeah, he needs to take a lot more shots. He's been efficient, trying to get his teammates involved, but it's time for him to step up.
Outside Randolph. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. And Leonard gets it to go.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
The Hawks trail by 14. High post Young. With his average of more than 32 points a game, he's giving opponents nightmares with his firepower.
I'll tell you, what a night. He has been efficient. He's been strong. Unfortunately, they're still fighting an uphill battle.
And the Clippers decide to take their first time out here. Doris, I know the NBA is considering using technology to help officiate out of bounds and goaltending. Do you have a problem with that?
You know, Kev, at the end of the day, I think it is about getting the calls right. If there's a way to lift the load off these officials, even if it's around the margins, why not try it?
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Eubanks, he's checked in for Zubac. Jones comes in for Leonard. And it's Bogdan Bogdanovic in for Powell. Harden against Young. And it's the Clippers with the rebound.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
And here's the break. Daniels with it, guarded now by Randolph. Pass to Young. Inside. Daniels, no good. Clippers leading by 14. Here's Randolph. Yes, indeed, it is good. He's now 8 for 14. Now, here is Young. He's got 16. Pass to Johnson. Dishes to Daniels. Back to Johnson. Second shot opportunity. And Jones sends it back. Outside Randolph. A minute 42 left in the third quarter of the game. To the middle. Here's Jones. Can't get it to fall. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. It's a 16-point game. In the corner, Daniels. They get it again.
I love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed to the inside. Eubanks the pass to Randall. Over Daniels. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. 21 points for MP.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Atlanta calls timeout. MP's really making a difference here.
He is on a major role today. This timeout was desperately needed. They've got to come up with a new game plan designed to shut him down.
For the Hawks, Duncan Robinson, he's checked in for Rizachet. Mann comes in for Dyson Daniels. And Karis LeVert subbed in for Trae Young. The Clippers also changing it up. Ben Simmons comes in for Eubanks. And it's done in for James Harden.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that.
Randolph's shot is good.
What a great shooting performance. His percentage is outstanding.
And here's LeVert. Still yet to score. Knocked away. Here's Mann. And he gets it to go. Hitting off the back of the rim.
Looked like some confusion defensively that time. Left him wide open for a nice look on the jumper.
Randolph against Robinson. Now the pass to Jones. Back to Randolph. To the paint. And Simmons gets it to go on the assist by Randolph. Randolph's got assist number 9 now. Wow, what an effort here tonight. Misses the wing J. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers taking a 19-point lead into the break. From the field, they have been
64.
And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. In the post, it'll be Johnson and Okongwu. Terrence Mann is out there with LeVert, and it's Robinson in at the small forward. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Okongwu kicks to LeVert. It's blocked. And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles. Outside Randolph. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. 6 to shoot. Puts up a 3. And the 3 ball is good.
3 points.
Randolph's got 16 here in the second half.
Challenging this D with the 3 ball. That's his second from distance this half. And he also hit one in the first half, too.
Johnson outside. Kicks it to Robinson. Passes it to LeVert. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Zubac adds in, coming off an assist from Randolph. Randolph's got 10 assists here tonight. So active. Man with it. You know, Doris, I'm not sure many people take into account what a grind the NBA season is.
I couldn't agree more, Kevin. And listen, these guys have the best of what's available. They stay in top quality hotels. They have incredible professionals that take care of them. But
substitution on the court.
And it's the Clippers with the ball. Down low. And that one is good from Zubac.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
That one falls.
Nice job capitalizing down there. Young good at probing inside and finding some space.
Leonard the pass to Randolph. Pass to Powell. Now Leonard shoots over Rizachet. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
You love to see Zubac get after it on the window. Use that size and strength.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Los Angeles.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
In what's really been a fantastic year, these guys expect to win each night just as they've done here tonight. And this will end up another big win, making it 65 on the season.
Really, they had their number this season. 2 wins, a home win, and an away win.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for MP.
And the way he was able to dice up their D with his passing really made things easy for everyone else on his team.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Nancy's checked in for Johnson. George Niang comes in for Rizachet. Mann subbed in for Trae Young. Eubanks
making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
LeVert the pass to Nance. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Daniels kicks to LeVert. Here's Niang, defended by Jones. Niang, no good.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
We call that a great contest. You know this is something he brings to the table, the ability to anchor your defense.
It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. Shot from the inbound. Can't get it to fall. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge,